What is up, everyone? It is Drex, and I am back with another video. Now, I know I haven't done one of these in a long time. I haven't done a pickups video. I know, like, some people was asking me in the streams, like, Drex, have you been collecting games lately? Have you been, doing anything? What's up? And the question is, the answer is, yes, I have, and no. On and off. Probably in the last 5-6 months, I've been very busy. A lot of things in life happen, and I tried to stay consistent with my content. So, enough of me rambling. Let's get started. We're gonna start with the games first. Okay, I've been catching some heat, so let's get started. So, first stack of games, we got No More Heroes 3. I saw it was on sale on Amazon. So I said, why not? I'll just get it. I wasn't really too crazy about this last year, so that's why I didn't buy it day one. But, I got it on Switch because I played the original 2. I got the original 2 on Switch. So, I mean, not Switch, but Wii. So I said, let's do this traditionally. Let's go back to, playing on Nintendo. Even though I know it's going to be released for the PS5 and the Xbox. But, just wanted to have it anyway. So, next up, we got Live a Live. Now, if you don't know, this is actually a remake of a game that was released in Japan only. So we finally got it here in America, and it kind of I want to say it's a traditional turn-based RPG. So it pays homage to the original game, and it's not much. The only thing that's really shifted is that it has voice acting now, and the textures and the graphics look amazing. So yeah, why not? I'm actually gonna turn down my UV light in a minute. Sorry, I think it's a little too bright in here. 1 second. Oh no, I done dropped something. 1 second. All right, there. You guys can probably see that a lot clearer. So yep. Next up, actually I'm gonna put this all together because I bought this game on multiple platforms. So we gonna wait. We gonna wait for that one. Next up, we got PacMan World Repack, which is another remake of PacMan World, the 20th anniversary on the PS1. So it got released on all platforms this time around, and I'm actually glad it did because I think this game was heavily slept on. I'm gonna put that UV light back on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. So I think it was heavily slept on when it first came out, and I still think it's kind of slept on now. I think Pac-Man 2 is kind of what was more popular than this one personally, but I played it, I beat it. I don't know if I want to go and get the platinum for it. I'm not too far away from getting it. Looking at my stats and stuff, but I kind of want to enjoy my games, and I only want to beat the games I really love. And I mean, I love this one, but just Pac-Man World. I mean, I don't know. I'll decide on it later. Enough of my rambling. So. Alright. Next up, we got the Quarry. Now, I actually beat this on stream. So, if you want to watch that, feel free to go ahead and catch that. But I already played this and I beat it. This is actually a great horror game. It's supposed to pay homage to, or to be the spiritual successor to Until Dawn. But I think it was. I liked it a lot personally. I don't think it was as good. If I would pick, I think I would pick this over Until Dawn, to be honest. But I don't want to give Until Dawn a chance again. I only played it on my original PS4. I mean, on my original PlayStation account before I sold the game. But I ended up getting it back for a cheaper price, brand new, on Amazon. I bought it last year, summer. I mean, not last year, but yeah, around the holidays last year. So yeah, pretty nice game. A pretty funny game. I had a lot of parts where I laughed at it, and a lot of parts that was like really creepy. But I think I got the good ending in it, the best ending where a lot of people survive. So I can go back and play it. I don't know if that's a game I want to platinum myself personally, but yeah. Speaking of which, I know what a lot of people are gonna say, but you said you wanted to go spend the $70, and I didn't spend the $70. I actually had $20 in Best Buy credit, and I took advantage of it and only paid $50 for it. I thought 50 was reasonable, so yeah, I now own all 3 copies, including the PS3 copy of Last of Us Part 1. And honestly, I said before, I never was really a big fan of Last of Us Part 1 like that. But playing through it again, the remake and stuff, I think I appreciate it a lot more. And the reason why I appreciate it a lot more is because I like Last of Us Part 2 a lot better. Without a doubt, you cannot tell me that Last of Us Part 2 is not the best one in the series. Naughty Dog worked their asses off for Last of Us Part 2, and it deserves all the credit in the world. Whether you are, pulling that political argument or anything else, or anti-LGBTQ, I don't care about that. I care about story-driven games, which is what Sony has given me in the last few decades. And even though I have my issues with such and such, I'm not gonna name no names. This is just a pickup video. I like it a lot. I appreciate it, and I'm glad that they didn't have to do this and they didn't have to release it for $70 at retail. I'm going to be honest, but it is what it is. This is not me. It's not me. Not here to be opinionated on it. It's a great game. Check it out if you can get it on PS5. You don't have to spend $70 on it, but it's a great. It was awesome for what it is, and I like the fact that the achievements are a lot more better to get as well, the trophy system, because let's be real, in the original Last of Us games, you really got to hunt for them mugs, which isn't an issue personally for me, but this one, it kind of has everything all together, so just wanted to put that out there. All right, next up, we got the God of War collection. I didn't need to have this in the collection either, just like I didn't need the Last of Us Part 1 remake, but I wanted it because I want to platinum these games. And I heard that the original God of War with the battle with Ares is a lot. I've been hearing this for a while now, that the battle with Ares in the first God of War game is a lot more difficult than how it is on the original PS2. So I want to see how it rolls. And this is probably going to be a bitch for me, because in the very first God of War game, you gotta, if you want to get the platinum, there's one trophy in there that you gotta beat the game under 4 hours. So yeah, trophy hunting isn't everything for me. It's just a little hobby, and I think I'm like in a platinum trophy hunting mood right now. So that's why I've been playing through a lot of PlayStation classics on my PS5 and PS3. And I just want to boost up my stats and get some up my trophy count. So yeah, it's just a hobby. It's not me defining who I am as a gamer, or saying what I want to do, what kind of gamer I am. I'm more qualified to talk in this community, blah 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 blah. It's just me saying it's just a hobby of mine. That's all I think trophy hunting is, and achievement hunting is, in all shapes and forms. So don't worry, don't mind anybody that tells you that because you don't have any platinum trophies or don't have enough doesn't mean define who you are as a gamer. So anyway, getting into it. I bought these on multiple platforms. Why Jexo? Why did you do it? Because these games are important games of my childhood. They made up my childhood. A lot of, especially the arcade games on this on their side. And I think that Konami has kind of hinted that they are going to do the Turtles games that were released on PS2, Xbox, and GameCube as well. So yeah, nothing special about this. Not much to really talk about, but big Ninja Turtle fan. I grew up with Ninja Turtles, and I decided to get them on all platforms instead. I've been having some issues with Best Buy lately, though, picking them up, because they try not to give me the rest of my games when I had clearly showed them on the bar, and gave them the barcode scanner. Like, this is what I bought. I ordered, all these. I want them all. Give me my money. Give me what I paid for. Give me my money back. Just stop being stupid. Best Buy is getting weird, though. So we got more games, not too many, but we got some more. We got more stuff. So yeah, I saw it at a local store. Usually when I get my hair twisted up, there's a store, black-owned establishment called TP Gamers. If you're ever in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, check the place out. Terry's a great guy. I already showed you guys BattleBox, another black-owned establishment. But usually when I go by, get my hair done, my hairdresser takes her a little time, so I usually stop by. He's also into Yu-Gi-Oh, so he has a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh events and Pokemon events. But I always get some heat from Terry over there all the time. So I picked up Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. I want to play that one because I really never played it on Wii as much, even though I heard a lot of great things about it. I didn't need to get this neither, but I wanted it in the collection because I had a Master Chief Collection on both my PC and my Xbox Series X. But, I wanted it anyway because it meant a lot to me because I had this game as a kid growing up. And most importantly, I wanted this poster because I missed that poster a lot. So I had to have it. I'm not gonna hang it up in my room. The original one I had, what I got from EB Games back in 2007, I didn't. I put it on my wall and I kind of just threw it away when I went off to college. So just wanted that again in the collection just for nostalgia purposes. So put some stuff down there. Got two other Xbox games. I got them off of eBay, pretty cheap. So Blue Dragon and Prey. Prey was one of the first games I actually had on my Xbox 360 as too, and a game I really missed a lot. So I just said, well, hell not. I don't want to play it on PC. I want to play it on the Xbox like the old days. So I said, we're gonna buy it and play it on there. So very great game, very slept on game, if anything. I don't think that's in relation to the Prey that came out in 2017 or 18. I can't think of it. I didn't play that one, but yeah. Another one I got was Blue Dragon. I've been wanting to play this one for a minute. I kind of, when I was in my Xbox on my 360, in my 360 years, I really never wanted to pick this up, so I've been wanting to play it for a minute. It kind of reminds me a lot of a game that Square had worked on a long time ago. Look like a Square. I don't want to say fucking it. I don't want to say it. I don't even know the name of that game like that because I don't watch it. I know the main character is Hero. Shit, I cannot think of that game to save my life. But I know Elias is a very popular series, and I can't think of it right now. I know the guy Akira Toriyama, did the artwork on this, on the characters, and that's what kind of made the game a little bit more intriguing for me as well. Stuff in the back. So it's a 3-disc game. That's I think this is like actually one of the last. Well, actually no, because I think Final Fantasy 13 came out with 2 discs too. But yeah, one of the last ones that had 3 different discs in a series. So yeah, I want to give it a chance. I know I said I don't really play a lot of RPGs like that no more, but Live a Live been making me want to play a little bit more. So yeah. I think I know what the game is now. I cannot. It took me a while, but Dragon Quest. It always reminded me of a Dragon Quest like game. And I really never played Dragon Quest games like that. I never beat any of them. I'm just keeping it real. Nor have I played Mass Effect like that. It takes a while for me to get off into series of certain games. I do have Dragon Quest 2 in my collection of NES games. I think Dragon Quest 2 or 3. It might be both of them. Well, I really haven't really touched them because those games belonged to my cousin at one point, and I just never really made the time to play through them like that. So y'all can dissect me in the comments. Go ahead, let me have it. That's cool. But we got more gaming related stuff. That is it for my games. Managed to get my hands on this Sonic $200 Sonic Xbox controller, and I like it a lot. This is like a trophy controller to me, honestly. I barely play on it, but when my son is in my room, like, he's always grabbing it. I even have it on my Instagram and TikTok that, of him touching grabbing a controller and stuff, and always trying to play on it. Every time he's in my room, he's always grabbing all my Sonic controller holders, including this one, and grabbing the controllers off. It's just a little hot mess. So, next up, we got my PlayStation hat. Got this also from TP Games. Shout out again to Terry. Can't fit my big ass head. Of course not, but I like to have it in the collection if I ever decide to cut my hair. I decided to cut my hair on the sides recently. So, actually got to get shaped up again soon this week. So, yep. Over here. I'm going to wait for this one. But 2 more things before I show this. We got this, managed to find this God of War 3 Kratos figure. Where he got the Hermes boots on. And he got the Blades of Olympus. Yeah. Got these on with the chains and stuff. Yeah, you get interchangeable heads and stuff. I got the Kratos from God of War 2018 over there with the rest of my figures on the other side, but I never had the original Kratos, like before he matured up and became a family man. So thought I had that in the collection for the one time. Guess I can share this too. I've been playing a lot of shooters lately on my PlayStation 3 console, I've been playing a lot of that, and it's kind of hard adjusting to that controller now that I'm so used to the PlayStation 4 and DualSense now. The DualShock 4 and DualSense. So, I got big hands, man. And like I said, one thing that I love about the Xbox controller is that it always, you know, they were always good with ergonomics and stuff when people had big hands and stuff, like with the Dukes and stuff. People always complain about like Duke being too big, but it always worked out for me. But this one, it's a little bit bigger, and it works in a lot of ways for me. The only thing I hate, though, is that it's powered by AA batteries. But the battery tends to last a little longer and stuff, and I can change those button mappings around in shooters, and it's a lot easier. You know, you can use the R2 button to shoot, so instead of the R1. I've been so used to using the R1 as a kid, like now, like going back and using it, I'm like, what the hell? This is different for me, so... Like, I can use the R2 button now. So, moving forward. Oh, shit. This is going to be a minute. Alright. Shout out to my guy, Nate. He sold it to me. So we're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing here, even though this has been used and bought. I always wanted the collector's edition of this game, but it was one of the first PlayStation titles that did the collector's edition shit, where they did not include the game but had the steelbook case in it, and that irks me so fucking much that PlayStation does that. But it is what it is. This isn't, like I said, nothing too special. First things first, though. Now that I unboxed it. I probably shouldn't have threw that, but I'm short on time, so I want to make sure I do this the right way. So, first up, we got the mask, of course. I love this thing. I actually have it in my PlayStation shrine of my on the shelf over there, right next to me. Usually have it on there. When I do another video, you know, I'm gonna have it up there. But yeah, I like that it's like real life too, like life size. I get fit on my face, my big face. So that's kind of badass. I thought this is something I always wanted from I think Ghost of Tsushima, because it's one of my favorite games. It's a game I still need to go back and platinum too. One of my #1 favorite PS4 titles. So. Oh, no, I did not do that the right way. This is the box where the mask came in, so I'm just going to toss that. Damn it. So, we got the art book of Ghost of Tsushima. Got the cool art and stuff. Just skim through it. I think it looks kind of cool. Just skimming through stuff. Got the steelbook. Oh. I think I did put my game in here. Yeah, I guess I did take my game out the original case and put it in there when I got it. When my guy gave it to me. So, yeah, got it in there. Okay, cool. And let's see what I got in this box. Oh, man. I didn't even know this. Yo. Badass. Oh, man. I don't know if I want to put this up. This is why I can't buy collector's editions of games, man. Like, because I did that shit with Resident Evil Village. I cannot, like, I have, like, the cloth map, and I don't have no wall space in here to hang that shit up. Badass. I gotta fold all that back. I really like this a lot. I did not see this. I only just, like, saw other parts, but Man, this is awesome. This is art within itself. I don't care what no one says. I do not care that I bought that again. That is a game I do not care that I bought again on PlayStation 5, and I paid $10 for haptics and shit. No fucks again. Alright, we're gonna do the last of what I got. So, I managed to find these. These were the last of my dad's VHS collection. I tried to find all his blank tapes, but he was really big on boxing. And I used to watch a lot of boxing with him when I was a kid. That's why I watch a lot of boxing now. That's how I kind of bonded with my father. I know, like, if I had issues with kids in school and stuff, he would always play tapes like this and show me how to punch and fight and maneuver and stuff. That's just how we kind of bonded, oddly enough. But my dad liked a lot of movies and stuff, and he had a wild ass collection of VHS tapes, especially blank VHS tapes. He almost recorded every goddamn thing, but you know, yeah. So just thought I would show that off. I managed to do a little bit of thrift shopping as well. If I happen to find a lot of these 4 videotapes, and some of these are kind of rare, come to find out. But managed to find this Street Fighter the animated movie, unrated, for mature audiences only. This one isn't the one that shows Chun-Li nude in the shower scene, by the way. This one doesn't show that, but I love the soundtrack. I love the Alice in Chains music in there, especially that scene where Ken is in the car with his girlfriend and you hear Them Bones by Alice in Chains, one of my favorites. But yeah, you know, the movie was horribly dubbed, but it's nostalgia for me, so I like it anyway. If you do want to watch it, it's best in Japanese. And Justin, shout out to Justin. You're right, bro, it is. But you know, this is all this. I love it. So next up, we got Sonic the Hedgehog. You can actually catch this on YouTube. It's on YouTube. You can watch it on there for free. But you know, I got it for like $20. You know, it's going for a lot more, especially if you buy it on DVD for some odd reason. I think a limited amount of them were produced on DVD, and there was a lot more produced on VHS. So, you know, yeah, I don't like the dub in this one either, but you know, it's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun movie to watch. Oh, the age suggested is 7+. Interesting. My son likes the movie a lot. Unfortunately, I can't let him watch it on my VHS player because he gets carried away. He'll go up to my VHS player and start messing with random buttons. You know, that's what 2-year-olds do. So he's not 2 yet, but he's, you know, in his toddler, not, you know, terrible 2 stage. So he's, you know, curious about everything and doing everything. You know, he comes up in here, he throws all my stuff around, and sometimes he'll go up to my video game shelf and start throwing stuff off of that, and then I have to, you know, say no, don't do that, and hold myself back from getting a call from CPS. That's just a joke. Next up, we got WrestleMania X7. I used to have a lot of wrestling tapes growing up as a kid. I think I even had like the whole collection all the way up to WrestleMania 15, but I think me or my dad just got rid of them, or my mom. I think most likely my mom probably threw them away, but I'm kind of glad because I don't really miss them as much. I only got this for $7, but you know, now I remember why I wasn't too crazy about getting wrestling tapes, WWE tapes and stuff back in the day, because they were pretty, the audio quality kind of sucked on them, depending on what kind of tape you got. I don't know. That's just my personal take. You know, when my dad did blank recordings for me of the pay-per-views, the sound quality was a little bit better, but when WWE redistributed that shit, it just sounded bad to me, personally. That's just my personal opinion, but it is what it is. Last but not least, we got ECW. Now, I recommend if you want to watch ECW without all the censoring and original music that was added, you know, from, you know, compared to what's on WWE Network through Peacock, you know, get it on VHS or try and get it on DVD or get the recordings, because get blank recordings, because this is probably the best you're gonna get. I picked this up for $20 from that thrift store I was at. And I was shocked to see it sealed, but we're gonna do something different on here. We're gonna do say the best. This is the best for last. So what we gonna do? We're gonna try some new shit. Man, I used to hate when VHS tapes came sealed like this, but that was secure, man. When they did that, you won't see nothing sealed like this today. nowadays. God damn. Open up. Okay, here we go. Look, it got the secure. Man, I'm shocked. This looks like something like it can't look like something that's very brand new, and this thing is like almost 30 years old, which is even more crazier. But yep, see. So if you watch Barely Legal for you know who's in it. You know, one of my favorite matches is Shane Douglas versus Pitbull. You know, where Rick Rude makes that appearance and kisses Francine. That's one of my favorites. The Terry Funk match with Tommy Dreamer was one of my favorites too, as well. So, yeah, just putting it out there. Damn, brand new. I'm about to watch this mug this week. I ain't capping at all. I'm about to put that mug on. Even if I'm playing video games, I'm about to put it on this old CRT TV. And this VHS player at the bottom. Man, I can't wait to play through this. I used to watch a lot of ECW tapes. I think my cousin used to have Heatwave to 1998. And I remember that part where where Bubba Ray was like cussing the audience out and talking shit. Man, ECW was too good for his own. Oh, it was way too good for wrestling, and it's crazy that the Attitude. I'll say this too, WWF. I love WWF and I love the Attitude Era. It's one of my favorites, but they did take everything they stole from ECW. Period. If it wasn't for Paul Heyman, that wouldn't have been like it was. Even though Paul Heyman is crazy, but yeah. But that's it for my pickups video. I'm glad to kind of go back in and do one. I know I've been trying to keep up on content, and now that things are settling down a little bit, I'll be able to put some more out, And you guys know where to catch me on Friday too. So I'm also over there doing the Legendary Duo podcast with Legend350. Check his channel out. Help my brother get to 500 subs. But yeah, that's it. Tell me what you guys picked up in the comments below. Tell me what you think. Make sure if you're new here, make sure you like, sub, hit, help a brother out, help a brother hit 400. I'm not too far away from it. I want to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. So yeah, that's all I'm asking. Not ask for money, just help me out. Give me the HBO special, help a brother out special. That's all I need. But yeah, that's it. This is Drex. I'm out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.